then in focus. Gates go back and they are often racing from their 2,000 meter marker. There's quite a few that want the speed. Up there's Uncle George. Ellis Island, also a known front runner, known to be on the speed, is right up there showing a bit of dash. And around them now is Spirit of Silvano, who wants a piece of the pie. Further back is Indus Knight, who's racing in the blue about 4 lengths off them. Then in focus, then comes Light Without, who's got the green sleeves and the green cap. Further back is Raspberry Beret. Moves with Double Check, and they 6 or 7 lengths off them. Further back is Bold Strike, who's racing with the white headgear and about 4 lengths or 5 lengths off the leader now. And starting to improve is Bold Strike. And then comes Honor's Quest behind that, the whites and black. Further back is Downing 7. That languishes towards the back end of the field. Alado's Pride is one from last, and Humble Tune's going to have to get past them all. I would say easily 13 lengths cover the field. Spirit of Silvano made that daring run through the first 200 meters of the race and now slams on the brake. Ellis Island in second. Uncle George settled in third. Indus Knight behind that, then in focus. Then comes Light Without, relaxed, only 5 lengths off them. Moves with Raspberry Beret. Further back in running is Bold Strike. Double Check, the fillies racing about 8 lengths off them. Downing 7 has got a lot of ground to make up with Alado's Pride. Then comes Honor's Quest, and Humble Tune is to get past them all. 600 meters left to go, and still comfortable in front is Spirit of Silvano. Ellis Island is the first to move in. On the inside is Uncle George. Further back is Indus Knight. There's lots to play for. Spirit of Silvano. Ellis Island is trying to make inroads, and Uncle George is on the inside. But here's Ellis Island, who comes into the lead, and Double Check is also running a cracking race to the outside. Ellis Island, Double Check, they eyeball to eyeball at the 100-meter mark. Ellis Island, Double Check, and Light Without, but Double Check, the filly top weight, big win. Double Check goes on to win. Photos behind that. Light Without, Ellis Island, and a smashing run from Alado's Pride, who's taken off to be right there. Becomes a 3-time winner from 20 outings. Well done to Mr. J.J. Ellie, bred by the Wilgerbosdrift and Maritzfontein Stud Farm. White sleeves just in behind Ellis Island. We know that Ellis Island can keep rolling. As tough as old boots is Ellis Island, but the filly Double Check has just got far too much up her sleeve into the last 50 meters. Grant van Niekerk's in town to do duty for Justin Snaith, and I think their better runners are still to come throughout the afternoon. All right, so that's race 5. The first jackpot's underway. I'm going to hand you back to the studio. Our next live race will be race 6 and the start of Jackpot 2.
Well done to the raiding team of Snaith Racing as Double Check comes through, and she takes the check. She takes the win here. She really does enjoy racing in the Eastern Cape, and it's fantastic to have her groom Setu present with me to accept the 1,500 Rand World Sports Betting Extra for the winning groom. Setu, congratulations. She looked good. She won well. Well done. There you go. Always so happy to get that little bit extra, and certainly very, very appreciated. It's lovely to have Grant van Niekerk joining us in the Eastern Cape again, finding the winner's box, and very accustomed to finding the winner's box here. Welcome back.
Thank you.
And fantastic that you've struck off a relationship here with the Snaith team. I saw over the weekend, really great start to proceedings, and good to have you raiding with success.
Yes, thank you. I think Justin was testing my racing skills today. Some of the horses just wasn't getting there, but no, we did have a talk about the horses, and he did say to me, it's not going to be easy. It's you'll have to bring your A game out there today. We brought some horses that could at least find some confidence in themselves, and but they battled today, and we've got good runners coming up. So I'm expecting a good day today, yeah, hopefully all goes to plan.
Well, when you look at your race card, and I know this is the first time that you actually are riding this lady in a race, but you must be happy when you look down and see that this is the course that she really runs, that 2 runs here for 2 wins. Obviously, she enjoys it.
Yeah, 100%. Look, she obviously lost her form in Cape Town, but I rode her confident with the form in Port Elizabeth, and, it paid off. She tended to travel a little bit hard with me, and, when I was just a touch out of my ground. I was planning on being a little bit handier, but the race didn't plan out that way. But I still rode it with confidence. She was traveling quite well with me, and when she hit the front, she literally wanted to throw in the towel. So I'm just glad she found another win there towards the end, and it was a good win for her.
It certainly was. Grant, well done.
Thank you so much, Nadine.
Good to have Grant back, as mentioned. And next up, we're going to have a chat to Patrick, who is going to be representing the Snaith Racing team this afternoon. Also a regular visitor on raids and does so very well. Patrick, good to have you back, and well done for the win.
Yes, thank you.
And double check, looking at her form, you must have thought that she was one of your runners that had a good chance at finding the winner's box today.
Yes, Double Check is running good race in PE.
Yeah.
Because it's second time we win here. But I'm confident for this race.
Yep, now 3 out of 3 here in the Eastern Cape. Now, what we really want to ask you about, though, are your runners and the features. You've brought some really good horses down to raid here this afternoon. Top Quality and Silver Host in the staying race up next. How have they travelled?
I can't believe first. My boss tell me go to PE Friday. I look in the card for the Friday. Is as good horses bringing here. So the horses is very well.
Yeah.
He's eating everyone. He's healthy. I'm very happy to run us today.
So that includes all of your runners for the rest of the day. Happy with the way they've travelled?
Yes, actually good race today.
Patrick, I'm glad to hear that. You've got one on the board again. Great to have you with us, and well done.
Thank you.
Patrick always does a fantastic job for the Snaith Racing team, and he babysits the horses well on their travel down to the Eastern Cape. Regularly goes home with winners in hand, and I've got to say well done to him. Very good to hear with the feature races coming up that he's happy with the way that all his horses travelled, and I think we're going to see some great racing over the features with the horses Silver Host, Top Quality, and in the Juvenile Champion Stakes, their representative there. So really looking forward to seeing them, and very well done for Double Check here, who now races for the 3rd time in the Eastern Cape for her 3rd win.